Hello, my friends. John LaRuffa here with other solo sessions. And in this episode, we're going to play some Tiletum, but we're also going to play with the Prospect for Silver expansion. So I'm going to do my best to play this game as accurately as I can to the rules. However, it's pretty tough to play solo. So I'm going to make some mistakes. It's okay if you point them out. Not a big deal. I like to learn where I made mistakes, but I think I'm pretty good on the system here. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, folks, and as usual, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. If you have, I do really appreciate the support. Thank you very much. All right, just realized I missed that spot right there. So let's begin. We are going to flip this over. I've already got the game set up. These go down by 2. Now, going to roll this, see what he's going to do. He's going to move 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is business. At least one unfulfilled contract. You go to the die that has the most or gold. Or if you don't have that, contract actions. So contract actions. Now it doesn't matter because he doesn't have any contract or whatever. It's just going to random. I'm just going to pick this one randomly. That's 3. So let's follow his steps. First, he's going to get 3 wool. Then contract. Purchase a crest if it doesn't have one. Okay, well, there we go. Now, purchase a contract it can already fulfill. Well, this is all action points. So he has 4 action points, right? And he should discard this. So that was 1 to purchase that. And then I'm going to just go down the list, I think. So the next thing he's going to do is purchase a contract it can already fulfill, resolving this immediately. He can't already fulfill anything, I don't think, because he's a little short on gold. Purchase a contract, fewest missing resources left, which would be this one. That's 3. So that right there puts him at his 4 max. All right. So then we slide these down and reveal some more. And that should do it. Okay. Now for me, let's look at the technologies I have, because that's one of the big parts of the bonus. So I have the one for the merchant, the one for the miner, and the one for contract fulfillment. Contract fulfillment seems like the best one to focus on right away because I have 2 things that deal with contracts here and there for benefits. The other thing is that I also have stuff for completed houses, so this one wouldn't be bad either. And then I like this. The mine is good in general because you get a lot of good stuff. So lots of stuff out there. I also should have given us 1 silver at the beginning. All right, so what do we want to go for first? Well, probably going to go dip into the Joker action, which I just realized I should have done the Joker action for him instead of this one. But I'm just going to call that an error because he'll always take the Joker action before he would take the actual action if it's greater than. So we're just going to let that slide because I don't want to back up everything. And that's going to happen, guys. I'm sorry. I just want to give you guys the flavor of playing this more than anything else. Okay, so I will take the Joker action, though. Get the 4. Get this. And then I'm going to get 4 food. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I will have 3 actions of my choice. Now, the first thing to score is the cathedral situation here. So the best thing to do would be to get myself building in some cathedrals as soon as possible. That also helps for London. And if I head out to London, well, that doesn't help with that situation. But London's not a bad place to go, especially since it's got some cheap contracts. So let's do that. Let's take the architect action for 3 points. All right. So that would be 1. I could go 1, 2, 3 and stop there. And, or I could go 1, take this contract, which is what I'm going to do, 2, and 3. And that's what I'm going to do. All right. Now, I can spend 3 food to place this crest right here, get 2 identical resources, which will be the wool, which I'll need to do some contract fulfillment a little bit. In fact, I could do it now, but I don't think it's worth doing it now. I probably can find a way to do wool later at some point. Now, I have this silver. This actually makes sense. I'm going to spend the silver right now to go up on the first track of this contract action, which means I could do it for 1 less. So now I can go with these 3, put this right here, and score myself 6 points. Probably the only time I'm going to be winning in this game right now. All right, what's he going to do? He has a value of 2. That goes 1, 2. It is busy hands. So he wants to go to the character action. And then he'll take the pink die. There is no pink die, but he will go to the character action. This will give him 5 action points, 2 stone, which he'll be using shortly, I'm sure, to build some cathedrals. And because he went to this action here, normally, if it was me, you'd be able to move your miner or your prospector 1 space. He just ignores that. So now he has 5 action points to take with guys. And let's see what they say. It says place character top to left, and then take a character, ignoring those you already have 2 of, preferring to match if you can, go left to right. So that means to me it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, like that. All right, that's filled up, but this is not unlocked yet, so we don't put that out. He never gets any of the bonuses on the actual character tiles, so that should do it. Okay, and I already forgot. I get carried away. 2 more down here. 1, 2, 1, 2. So I'd like to, on my turn, get a king's action if I can, but they're not available. I could take another joker. That would do a little bit of help. But I would feel like I'm treading water there. But I don't want to lose a lot of those points either. I'm going to have to come back to that, I think. Because what I would rather do... That's not a bad move. I only get 1 stone. I want to build at least a cathedral so I can get 6 points, because if I don't do that, well, this is a waste of time for that one. So how would I do that? Well, there's only a stone out there, but I have some gold. So that's probably the best thing to do, is to take this action. Now we'll get 6 actions, but I get 1 stone. 6 with the merchant. All right. So it would be good to have a house in London before going all the way over here. I hate to put both guys in London, but that might be the way to go. I could also go like 1, take it, 3, 4, 5, 6, and start making my way back. Seems a little counterintuitive. Actually, I'm looking at the wrong thing. It's the architect action. I will still get to move him for 2, which I will do. I think in that case, I'm going to go 1, take this for 2, spend it for 4 points right away. Now the architect, I get 6 actions. So we're going to go 1, place for 2. That unfortunately doesn't help me. Take for 3. Move for, let's see, 5, 6. Then I'm going to spend these 2 stone and 2 gold to make up the difference for the resource, because you can always do that. Right? Pretty sure you can. Let me just make sure. Yeah, any other resource. So I'm going to immediately do that. That's going to score me 12 points, and I get 1 cathedral. All right. So we're good to go there on my turn. Now the king's, gosh, very punitive. That's all the way down to -10. Puts all my hard work to shame. We'll see what we can do. I just realized I can also fulfill this contract right now. It's not much, but it's something. Take the 1 iron, put that over here, and get 3 points. Again, because of my technology. All right, what's he going to do? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's just going to go to the highest die of any color, which is going to be one of these Joker dies. This is always a pain in the neck because there's no idea what his action's really going to be. I never can quite figure this out. I think that's how you do it. So most required. Well, technically he requires some more iron. So that means this. He'll get his 4 iron. Okay. Then what Joker action does he take? Well, it doesn't tell me on the world riches. So I would assume, since it doesn't tell me, I would go back around to here and take the glorious spires. Kind of like I didn't get anything out of this card, so I go around and do this. So that means that we would, let's see. I guess do a king's action, because that's the first thing it really says. Well, let's just do it that way. And this is the kind of ambiguity. Maybe somewhere in the rules it says this. I swear I've looked at it. I've tried to figure this out. I reread them the other day. It's just hard to keep all the little nuances there. And this is one of those. It's just a little unclear because it says, if the die is from a specific action other than Joker, resolve it. If the die is from the Joker, due to step 3E, resolve the action specified on the decree card. The problem is, oh, here we go. If the die is from the Joker action, but no action was specified, for example, it was selected using the Worldly Riches card, or the highest is color, the Cardinal Bot performs one of 2 actions. If the Cardinal Bot is lower than you on your king track, it performs king. Otherwise, it performs a merchant action if it is built at least as many pillars as houses, or an architect if it is built as least as many houses as pillars. Well, it's built to everything, so, like equally, I shouldn't say everything. It's built the pillar and it's built the house. It's darn near equal. So what do we do? I don't know. So I would just say it's otherwise because it doesn't meet the if. So it's going to perform a merchant action for 3. That's all got to be correct. Merchant action for 3. So first it's going to, if unable to build a house, move the merchant. Okay? Well, the merchant's over there, so we are able to build a house. So we're going to build one right here. Okay. Then take the best bonus tile within reach. Reach is 3. Best bonus tile would be this right here because they prefer crests. Oh, he's already got that crest. So he still takes it to deny it from me, but he just discards it. Then move the best available town, looking for the fair first, upcoming fair, highest VP, other reward, etc. Well, that would mean moving all the way over to London to potentially hose me. Because it doesn't make any sense, I guess, that he moved to Tiletum because that's already, we both have a thing there. So I would assume you would move to the next one. All right. So that's how we're going to play it. Okay. So my turn. I'm going to try. I got to do something about this king's action. I'm getting clobbered. So what we're going to do, since I did score a little bit of points there, I will take this 4, which is 4 food, which isn't a bad gig at all. Oh, and I got to fulfill his contract. 2, 3, 4. So let's do a couple things. First, he didn't build that, but he did fulfill his contract. So 2 and 2. That's going to give him 6 plus 5 is 11. So he gets 11 points, puts him on the board at 22. And then he can't fulfill anything else because he doesn't have enough food or anything of that nature. I forgot that he has Snowball's Chance. What does Snowball's Chance mean? So I can tell you, there's a lot to juggle. Snowball's Chance. When taking a die of 6, it gains a silver. Didn't happen yet. Okay. All right. Let's see. So I was going to take the Joker, which I did. That gives me 3 actions. And I'm going to just take them like this. 1, 2, 3. So that we both have a push. It's not worth losing 10 points over something like that. All right. So that's the end of the round. So first, we do the mine payout. I haven't even moved the mine yet. We both get a silver. Then we both lose 3 points. Then I go to 0. He goes to 3. And since he was there first, I don't get this. Oh, I think you only get that if you're positive anyway. Neither of us unlocked the mine. Neither of us got any of the silver bonuses. We're going to shuffle this. All right. Then we're going to score for the fair. So it's 6 points per cathedral that you built. He has not built a cathedral yet because he hasn't built a pillar. I have built one. So that means I get 6 because I have my tile and Tiletum like everybody does at the beginning. So that's 6 points right here. Puts me to 38. I have a false sense of confidence thus far. All right, then we do the cleanup. So in the cleanup, we refresh the missing action tile or bonus tiles over here. And then reset this. What else? Is there anything else in the cleanup? Replenish, shuffle all corruption, return all dice, rotate the prospector wheel. So we rotate, this goes 1, and the prospector wheel goes like that. All right. Put these in the bag. It doesn't necessarily have to be a long game, but man, there's a lot to sort through. So we're going to have 3 more rounds. That was round 1. I randomly take out 2 of the 10 dice here, and then we'll start the next round. Okay, getting into round 2, the first thing we're going to do is get rid of this first card. And then we're going to roll these dice. Okay, we got a 1, a couple 5s, some 3s, another 5, and a 2. All right, there we are, set up. Now, London is the target, and it looks like pairs of fulfilled contracts and cathedrals. So right now I've got 2 and 1. He's got 1, but no pair yet. So that bodes well for me. And the only thing I don't have is I don't have my merchant in that area, but it's okay. So he was technically beating me on this track, so he keeps going first. So we're going to roll the dice and see. Well, no, first we're going to do the kings. There we go, 0, finally. All right, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and just maxes out there at 5. So he's going to do the worldly riches again. He will take the 5s, and he's going to take the one that he requires the most of, which is none of those contract ones out there that he's got fulfilled. So I believe at this point, then it becomes gold since he doesn't have any contracts to fulfill. So he takes that. He gets 5 gold. He discards that, which really stinks because I wanted to take that action. That would have been a nice one. And then he is going to have 2 actions in his merchant area. So he is going to effectively block me, which is unfortunate. So he blocks me there. Then he takes the best bonus tile in reach, which is going to be this one. Still doesn't have enough food. Oh, he would have taken food if that was there, but it wasn't. Okay. And then he's going to move to the next place with some victory points because he's already got me taken care of there. So the highest victory point area is this 8 way over there. And I think he just goes there. I don't think he spends... No, it says the best available town. Okay, well, he'd have to extend to get out there. So the best available town starts with highest victory points. Next upcoming fair, which would be this one, which you just take care of. Highest victory points, other rewards, and then closer. So I don't believe there are any victory points in this area. So he would try to extend to get out to that 7, I believe. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which he can't get all the way. So what he does, if I remember correctly, is he just spends all of his money and then he gets there. Is that the best one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I think it's this one. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So he's going to go all the way over here. Spend the money. All right. Now me. So he took my action there, but luckily I can take this action and get 3 on the king's track, which I'm going to. I'm definitely going to mine. So 1, 2, 3. And I got plenty of food. So I'm not going to take the food die. I'm going to take this die, which is a 3 of iron here. Now, what is the best move? Well, I think it's going to be to actually do this. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3. And I wish I could extend more, but I just can't, which is really unfortunate. But I don't want to miss out on 10 points. So we're going to have to cope with that. The other thing I could do... No, I'm sorry. I go 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's right. So at least I'm there. All right, perfect. Because it's a 3, not a 4. Okay. We're good. All right. Do I want to do this? Did London have any things on there? Yes, it did. I think what I'm going to do is pay this silver. Maybe to put a prospector out there. Because I'd like to try and get someplace on this map, get some stuff going. All right. Next for him. 3. 1, 2, oh, I'm sorry, this is 0. So 1, 2, 3. Pillars in history. So does he have houses or mines greater than or equal to pillars? He definitely has more houses than pillars. He does not have any mines. He has 1 mine, so he needs a pillar. So he's going to build the pillar. So he's going to take the architect action, which is going to be here, but it has no way to do it. So he goes with the Joker. So he goes with this. He takes 3, which he'll immediately spend to put this out, get 5 points. And that doesn't happen. So now he has 4 that he can use as an architect. So first thing he's going to do is build a pillar. It's going to go here. Then he's going to take the best bonus tile within the 4. So let's see. Do we have anything even in there? So we have 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which would be that. 1, 2, which is kings. So let's just take a look at which one is the best. Miscellaneous would be the best. And which one is a miscellaneous, you ask? That would be miscellaneous helper. This includes any future promo not clearly identified. I don't think there's any in range of that. So I think what he's going to do instead is he's going to take the goods one right here. Take that off the board. Well, no. I bet this is considered a helper tile. So he's going to take this. So is it a helper? Probably. I bet it is. I'm not going to make you wait for it. I also realized just now, sitting here holding this, I skipped a very important part of the king's favor turn for him. He had 2 silver, so he plays a silver. He gets one of these King's Wishes cards, which would give him 3 points times the number of mines. This won't affect anything because he, there we go, 3 times the number of mines. There's the 2 silver right here. 3 times the number of mines. Only has 1 mine, so that's 3. So nothing got affected there. Luckily, I remembered. Okay. So he took the bonus tile. Now, move to the best cathedral, which is the highest VPs you haven't built. So he would go to this one most likely if you can get there. So it's a 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, but that's better. So he's going to go there. That's a 15. And then he has the 2 he needs to build this, which would be 10. And he's catching right up. Back to me now. Should have done this too. I'm sorry, guys. Now, to me in the second turn. Let's see. Can I do a good prospector action? Yes. Can I pay 2 gold to unlock a mine? No. Can I hold on to that? Yes. What would be the best thing for me? Oh, I think, especially since I've got a lot of houses. Contracts. So it's contracts and cathedrals. I have 2. Could I build a cathedral any way, shape, or form? That would give me 2. My guy is a long way from the top if he wants to rock and roll. So that's not going to help. But what about rewards here? So that's an interesting possibility. Maybe the best thing to do is this. So what if I went, that'd be 6 of those. I might be able to finagle something sneaky. All right, let's try this. We're going to take the 1. It's going to give me just 1 of these wool, which I don't really need. Get the thing there, which I will spend that in a second. I do get to move this 1 space. And I think I want to come down here. So I'm going to move down here 1. Now, I get 6 of these guys to work with. My architect needs to move. So we're going to go 1, 2, unlock this, move the architect 1 space. And then, replenishing. Three, 4, which gives me a gold and a wool. Replenishing. Then we're going to go 5, 6 here. So that's the 6. Now, I have enough, if you can believe it, to pull this all off, I think. So, do I? No, because I would have to build a pillar. That just moves the guy. I'm going to save all of this food for later to move these things later. So we're not going to do that. Yeah. All right. Anything else? No, I don't think so. Okay, final tile for him. or for us, -2, 1, 2. 2 spaces, 1, 2. So he's going to go business is business. At least one unfulfilled contract, no. Contract action. So it's going to be this one. It's a 2 for the stone. And then he is going to first get any of these he can. He'll take this. So he has 5 to spend. So that's 1. And I don't know if you refill as you go and slide down. I'll look at that. I know you do for these guys, like you go right away. When perform the contract action, take a contract, spending the number of points, place in your, do not replenish the offer. That's right. Okay. So that was 1 he spent. And then he's going to go to the one that is closest for him to be able to fulfill, which would be, I think, this 5, because he's got 3 of different things. So that's 4. And then he would trade a resource, I think. Does he do that? Purchase a crest, purchase a contract he can already fulfill, which he didn't. Gain required resource. So then he would gain 1 more of the required, which in this case would be another iron. I'm thinking he just gains 1, but I better look at it to make sure he doesn't get 2, because it's his first trade, you know what I mean? Contract action, for each action receives its most required resource, page 13. Most required. Yeah, no, he just gets the 1. Okay, we slide these down. His turn is finished. Then I have a turn. Now, it is very tempting. I would love to figure out how to pull off any way to get some more stone. Oh, by the way, he has the 3. Can he build anywhere? No, he cannot. And he cannot fulfill any contracts yet. So what does this give me for options here? It gives me a joker, which is probably the best way, except the problem is with the joker, I don't have... I'm going to have to do the joker because I don't want to move my merchant 1 bit, which is obnoxious. But that's just the way it's going to be. All right, just taking the joker. Or I could spend the gold and turn it into something else. I could turn it into a king's favor. It's probably worth it. Or I could take it and use it as a prospector action, which may be the best way to go. In fact, it is, except, oh, fiddlesticks. I don't have a way to build that column. And that's not true. I do have a way to build that column. Well, this is interesting. All right, watch this. So we are going to take this 3 as a prospector action. So first I get 3 food. 1, 2, 3. Then I'm going to move 1, 2. When I move up here, I take, oh, wait, shoot. 1, 2, 3. Gosh darn it. That's not going to get me where I need to be. I was hoping to get this triple resource, but I have 4. Oh, that's right. Come on, John. Think about it. So 1, 2, 3. Take it for 4. Spend it for the 3 stone. Then put this on this spot here, spending 6. I'm going to put this someplace I can afford to build a castle for 3. That one is kind of lousy. It's not the greatest either. Or I could do one for 4 with these gold, which I'm going to do because the 4s are much more valuable. So before this, before this chump beats me to it, I'm going to do this. I'm going to spend these and 3 of these to get this, which is worth 15, because 8 plus 7 is 15. All right, so it's 48.53. That I'm proud of that turn. And that really got me what I need because that's going to be a 10-point addition, and I can keep up with him, beat him actually. All right, so that is the 3 actions for that round. Now let's do the king's phase right. So, excuse me. The first thing on the king's phase is to get 1 silver apiece for our mines that we have. Trust me, I'd like to build more. It's just not coming together yet. Then we look over here for the reward. We both, well, I unlock a mine. He does too. He gets to discard this. I would have loved to be able to move up, but it didn't happen. Then he resets here. We don't get any of those bonuses. I'm going to do this now while I'm thinking about it. And then we're going to do the King's Wishes for him, where he draws those bonus cards, so I don't forget that either. He still stays in the first turn order spot. So he spends 3 of his silver to draw 2 cards and get 2 rewards. 1, 2. So first, let's just do this one. 6 points for him. 2 architect actions. So that's going to mean pillar here. Taking a tile within 2, which would be this one only, I believe. No, it's the contract, but he takes this one first. Then moving to the next best place he can within 2 range, which is right here. All right, then placing a house down on the next place, which would be Verona. He's killing me with those things. All right, then 4 more points. 3 contracts, which he can only get 1, so he'll get 3 contract points worth. So the first thing he does is he'll take this. That's worth 2. And then he will take this other one, which is 1 more. There we go. Clog him up for a little bit, I think. 2 kings or 2 kings favor. All right. So now that's done. Now we can go ahead and do the cleanup phase where we take our dice back, put the dice in a bag. I think that's it. Yes. Just making sure. Dice in the bag. These. Resetting. So far, I think I've caught my mistakes. And I feel good about that because this game has a lot of little nitnoid things. And I'm sorry if I'm frustrating you guys out there. I really am. And I like to make mistakes. You know, sometimes it's hard when you see someone like make a mistake and they haven't corrected it for a little while. It's like, oh, you got to do this. You got to fix it. So I'm trying my best. Now the fair. Like the mistake, I just said. The fair happens before I do the reset. But anyway, so this is 10 for the pairs, right? I have 2 pairs. That's 20 points. So that'd be 73. He has 1 cathedral. I don't believe he could build the other one in time. I'm almost positive he couldn't. Did he finish that turn with enough things? Yes, actually no, so he couldn't. He wasn't quite able to. He had a 4 here, so he couldn't afford it. I believe that's true. Yeah, I believe that's true. Okay, so he only then has the ability, he'd only have 1 anyway, so I guess that's just 10 points. So either way, I'm agonizing over nothing. All right, and then we get rid of this card. Now his choices are becoming more and more narrow, and we will then set up for the next round, and we are halfway through the game. Okay, round 3. Now, in round 3 here, our focus is going to be on completed buildings, of which I have only 1. So that means I've got to get my hands on some more crests, which I see some over there. He has 1 also. And in order to do that, I also need to get all the way over to Verona, which is a really tall order. So, I don't know. Sometimes I wonder if it's better just to throw one of these away if I can't get to it. We're going to see how the dice come out. Let's see how it comes out. All right. Take out the 2 for him. And then roll. Okay, so we got the 1. Oh, wait. Move. I think it moved with it because I couldn't see my hand was blocking. So the 1's up there. The 3's. The 6. And the 4. All right, again, he gets to go first. Down 2. What's he going to do? 2 moves. All right, he wants to see if he's built more pillars or mines/houses. He has more houses, plenty of houses. So he's going to try to build pillars. So in order to build pillars, he's going to take the architect action. There is no architect. There is no joker. So he can't do either of those. So that means then he's going to move to the next one, which is going to be the merchant or prospector. And since he hasn't built as many, this is an ambiguous thing. I'm not sure because he may just go, we're going to have him do the prospector. But I don't know if he would like do that. See, it says prospector for mines are greater than houses. So I'm assuming that that's what he would do. Unless it says, yeah, I don't know. Prospector. All right. I'm pretty sure that's what he's going to do. He's going to take this. He is going to get 1 stone, which is a lot. So he's going to be able to build everything. He's prospecting, so he's going to take that, set this aside. Now he gets 6 prospector actions. So now you can finally see some of the expansion here. So when he does the prospector action, first he's going to find a town within reach of any prospector with a space. Oh, and by the way, he should have, at the end of that last round, had this guy come down. And now at the beginning of this round here, he puts this out. So he has, wherever it is, where is it? Here we go. His prospectors choose from. Okay. So first he's going to find a town within reach of any prospector with space it's prospecting for its target. Target would be where I have a prospector on the board, then space with a better bonus, then 3, 2, or 1. Extend reach if needed, 1 gold per movement. He can't extend any reach. He doesn't have any gold. So basically, he could go to these 2 spots. He's going to go here because we're tied, so he wants to try to beat me there. Take the best bonus within unextended reach, which is 6 away. That would be one of these helper actions. It doesn't matter. It'll be the closest. He's going to discard this, as far as I understand it. Then move to a town. Place tokens on stone tablets. Oh, yeah, that's right, because he's going to stop. So when he moves to this town, which will be, I'm assuming it's the one with the better bonus. So he has 6 he can move. So that'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way out there, probably. Or right here. I'm going to guarantee he's going to do that because I've got the points. But if he's going to build for a mine, I guess it doesn't matter. And then place the target, mine, pillar, or house in that town, gaining silver and printed rewards if the mine was placed or victory points for the house. So I'm going to assume he's going to do the mine because of that thing in his card that said prospecting for mines is greater than houses. I hope. All right, we're going to put that here. He's going to get his gold in this case. And I'm almost 100% sure that when you lay down a mine, do you get a silver right away? That may not be true. I just don't remember. For whatever reason, it's nagging on me that when you play a mine, you get a silver right away. Immediately you see 1 silver and, if applicable, gold. Okay, so he gets the silver. He already got the gold because of the reward. All right, and then that's his prospecting turn right there. So for me now, I'm really tempted to do the king's action. And, oh no, wait. First, he's got 4. He has 4 of these, which means he should be able to build this and get that for 11. Put him up to 67. Still surprised I'm beating him. Now, if I was going to somehow find a way to get where I need to be, the best thing to do would be to get a crest and basically warp my guy over here. And then somehow get these crests and fill it up. So I could focus heavily on that if I wanted to. The crest in play is here. That's a contract. That's a contract. There's no good way to do that. I don't have a way to do that at all. So that's a bust. I could get some people, though, to continue on the house push. Do any of the people give me any kind of contract thing? No, not really. What about moving on my prospector space? That just lets me place another pillar. It's only the completed stuff. Really tough choices here. I just hate to throw away a scoring category. It's a lot of points. But the crests are just not in my favor. Are there any other crests anywhere else on the board that I'm not seeing? Just that and that. Nothing else. Oh, way out here. Well, that is a long haul if there ever was one. So to get there, it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I might be able to do that. Do I have a 5 in the prospector action? No, but I've got a 3. And some food. Why not? We're going to go this. Actually, I could do it. Watch this. So I'm going to get the silver. All right. I'm going to immediately spend the silver to get +1 for my prospector action. Wait a minute. That's a merchant action. That's not going to help me. I was looking at this wrong. Well, fiddlesticks. Maybe it's just time to cut bait on that one. All right, I'm going to take the 4 food. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so I got enough food to at least pay for this. Okay, I got that. Now, I have a 3 action point situation on, and I do get 1 move here, so I might as well move them. And again, I was going to try to get that crest. But that's kind of a fool's hope way over there. So the best thing I think to do would be to instead see if I could find something more beneficial. Maybe I go up. Oh, that's just backtracking. When I crossed over that, should have blocked the space. Hope I didn't miss that one. So much to think about. I'm sorry, guys. It's taking me a little bit of time here. We're just going to take the merchant action for 3. All right? Because we need houses on the board to score anyway. So otherwise, we're losing a lot of points at the end. So let's just do that. So we're going to go 1. 2, 3. Boy, does that seem weak. Seems terrible. It is what it is. I'm not going to waste any more time on this forever. However, based on all this stuff, I'm going to take that back and go the +1 there. So at least get to this spot right here. So I took that back, not to get the bonus out here. I could do that because I just paid for it. At least I think I did. Yeah. Yeah, that's all. That's all legit. Okay, his turn. Down 2. All right, he's going to take this one. Busy hands. So, character action. So, the character action does have something on it. So, he's going to get 6 gold and a silver because of that. I really didn't miss the Nitnoid thing. I shouldn't say Nitnoid, but a little gotcha thing for me. So, he got the silver. He's got this. Now, he gets 1 character action. He doesn't have any characters on his board, so he's just going to take one. He wants one that he can pair up, which would be this person right there. Can't play it right now. All right, fair. And he doesn't have anything he can fulfill that I understand. No, that's not true. He can take these 4. Now that he has extra gold, he can spend the gold to do this contract. So it's going to be 6 plus 5 is 11 more points. And so he gets himself now to 78. Now to me. Do I merchant it again? I think I do. I think we're going to lean into this one pretty hard. So now I'm going to get 4 of these wool. 1, 2, 3, 4. I move this again 1 space. Boy, oh boy, I don't even know if I really want to move any of these. I mean, I'm in a sort of a space right now with 4 points. What would be the benefit? Maybe I move that guy down there. All right. Okay, and then now, merchant action, 3 plus the 1 is 4. I might be able to get there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Holy cow. Well, I hope it was worth it. That's funny. So I got there, even though I'm not going to build a house. 1, 2, 3, 4. No kidding. I did not expect that to happen. Okay. Down 2 again. Oh my gosh. Well, we're definitely going King's favor. Both of us are. So he's going to go up here. That's going to be gold. There is no gold. Then he goes to this. It's going to be this one for sure for him. So he gets 3. 1, 2, 3. And then King's favor. So he just moves up. He takes my tile away from me. That's my fault. Moves up 3. 1, 2, 3. That's it. I'm also going to do King's favor. No, I'm going to do King's favor. So I think, is there any other thing I could do that would be helpful? But there is not that I know of. So, sorry about my loud family stomping around upstairs. King's favor with the stone is probably the best way to go, because I'll hopefully build another cathedral. 1, 2, 3. And then I go up 4 spaces, which he should have gone up 4 spaces also. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just reduces the penalty. Now, there's nothing I can do. Got all this opportunity, nothing to spend on it. I do realize that a long time ago, and this is my fault, so I will not get any benefits, I should have put this +1 out almost at the beginning of the game. So, my mistake. I'm going to put it out now just to take advantage of it at the end. And all things considered, probably do the contract action, because I'm going to try to do that to maximize what I'm going to do here, which isn't a lot, but that's the way it's going to be. All right. So that is the end of the round. We're going to go to King scoring now. Before anything else, he gets 2 silver. I still only have built 1 mine, so I get 1 silver. And then he gets 3 points. 1, 2, 3, plus we discard this, plus he gets another silver. I lose 2 points. 1, 2. I go back to 0. He stays where he is. That's square. Then we deal out some favor tiles. Oops. So, our King's Wish tiles. So he spends 5 to get 3 of these cards. These are quite powerful for him. They're supposed to make up, I believe, for the advantages I should be getting here, but I'm not doing it right. 6 points. 3, and I'm going to just do the one right here, and then 3 people actions. So the first action is going to be put this person here for 2, and then he gets 1 more, and I don't think it matters. He'll probably try to like deny me, so we'll take this one. Okay. $5 points. $5. 2 contract points. So he would get this crest. And does he have that crest? He hasn't spent any crest. No, he can't get it because that's worth 2, so he can't get that. So then what he'll do is he'll do the one he can fulfill, which would be this one right here. And he would do so in this fashion and immediately get 10 points. Okay. He's got the plus 100 out there. All right, and then 6 more points because it's just raining points now for him. 2 more here. 4 of the same resource that he needs the most of, and in this case, it would be these iron. So we'll just make some change. Here we go. All right. We've squared that away. Now we go here. So completed buildings. He has completed. This one should have been there a long time ago. It always starts this way. So he's completed 1 building. And that means he would get 8 points. I've only completed 1 building, which is a shame. So I only get 8 points. After I worked all that to get over there, I still couldn't get a crest. Oh, well. The last thing is Leipzig. Leipzig is over here, and it's completed contracts, of which I don't have very many. He has a bit more. It's not the greatest reward. It's only plus 4. So I'm going to keep that in mind. It'd be much better if I was to bump that reward up or something else, I believe. Okay, but that being said, you do get a decent amount of points for completed buildings. Yeah, that's fine. All right. So he's still going first. We have reset these. We are going to take the dice back. We are going to get rid of sturdy hands, or busy hands, pardon me. There we go. Put the bag over here accidentally. Here are his 2. And then here we go with the rolls. And we're also going to replenish. And that is a 4 now because this is the last round. Okay, and we spin. Spin 1. Spin 1. Wow. Merchants galore. Well, it won't be hard for me to build a bunch of houses. That's for sure. That is really, makes for a wonky kind of feeling game with all those 3s. Okay, well, it is what it is. Here we go for him. First, 0. I love it. 3. 1, 2, maxed out. He's going to take the one that's the most. It's going to be this, which is unfortunate only because, well, there's a couple of reasons. First of all, he spends 3, keeps 1. He puts out this crest, scoring 5 points. It's just unfortunate because that's the only architect action. I would have liked to get a few more pillars out there, which I guess if I can somehow meander some gold, which I suppose I could. All right, I can figure that out. Okay, architect. He gets 3 actions. So the first thing is going to be build a pillar in his location. Then take a tile within 3. 1, 2, 3. There is nothing within 3. Then move to the best place he can that he hasn't built, extending if necessary. And so the one that he doesn't have that scores the most would be this. So I'm assuming he would go, well, but that's further away. He won't go that far away. It'll be whatever he can get to. So there'll be that. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. So he'll extend by just 1, if I figured that correctly. All right. Now me. Okay, I do have powerful Joker actions, which makes the most sense as far as I'm concerned. So I'm going to use those to turn my contract stuff into real activity here. So what we're going to do, we're going to take this 1. We're going to get 1 iron. We'll get the +3. And I'll probably use most of it now, but let's just spend it as is. So first of all, 2. All right. We'll come back to that. Then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is close. Almost close enough for an 11, but it's not an 11. Oh, but I get this bonus. All right, so this is the third one I spent over here. I can immediately spend the 6 because I save 1. 11 plus 2 is 13 points. That's going to put me at 92. All right, plus I get to move my caravan 1 space, which I absolutely will. We're going to go right here. I have 3 more to spend. So what I could do is I could go like 1, 2, and then 3. Yes, so this is what I'll do. I'll get the contract for 2. And my third move will be then to do this trade, where I could trade 1 for anything else. I'm going to trade 1 of these food in, no, 1 of the iron in, and it's going to become 2 wool, which I'll be used right away to put these 2 wool, 3 iron. So I get a silver, and I get to flip this over for 8 points because of the 4 and 4. So that's 8 points. Now we're catching up, maybe. Now, I have a lot of silver on my hands. The best thing to do would be to find a way to build a huge cathedral with it. And I wonder if it's possible for me to do so by doing this. And this is something I have not clarified, but I'm going to pull it off because I'm losing anyway. I'm going to build this here. 2, 4, 6. And in building that there, the reward should be, if I read it right, I'll just check that just in case. I believe it's that I get to put a house anywhere on the board. On the map. I mean, this is the map. I guess it doesn't necessarily see the mine. Maybe that's not allowed. Oh, this is a town anyway. All right, well, it's a town anyway. I'm going to do it for the town, which is fine. It's over here. I'm going to get 7 points. What I was really thinking about, like, can you place the column here to do that later? I'm going to guess not. I'm going to guess you probably have to get there because it says map, not mine. Even though that's pre-expansion. Okay, now, the other thing that I could do before this, and I will do before this, is I could spend these 2 silver to do that before I did this. So that way when I play a house down, I get to take the reward from one of the people. And in doing so, I should be able to get the 2 kings' favor. Keep me out of that mess. All right. -1, -1. So that's a 1. It's back to the pillar thing. So he's built 3 pillars. He has 2 mines. He has a bunch of houses. So he's definitely going to try to build pillars. So he's going to try to take the architect action, which he can't, but he can take this. So that gives him the 1 gold. And then he has 6 on the architect action. So the first thing he's going to do is plop this down here. Take the 1 in the space. I think it's this one would be first. It's 6. Then he's going to move to the place with the best place to build, which that's an 8. Can you get all the way over there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's going to be the best one. He still does not have... Oh, you know what he might do? Actually, he might have done this before. I think he would probably spend the money to build that super castle here. He'll need $12. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He has 10. So instead of that, he would spend at least the 4, I'm guessing. This would be on his tasks, right, I think. See, it says pillars plus stone shown. He never says he's going to do that with gold, though. I don't know if he does that. So I'm going to say no, because it says he wants to build cathedrals, which would be pillars plus stone for the shown victory points, and fulfill contracts. And then he would do the gold. Let's just take a look. Sorry, guys. Does he trade in the gold to fulfill tasks? Yes, he will. So that 6 will be, I'm sorry, the 4 will be enough for him to build this cathedral right here. That would be 6 points. And he still has 1, 2, 3. Is there one he could build for 3? No. But he can build this, which he already has. Never mind. And since he doesn't, he had that beforehand, I think it's logical I do that now. And then he doesn't afford this, but that's just, that makes it all right, I believe. Okay, so he's done. Now it's my turn. Now, what do I need as best as possible here? Resource-wise, that's been built. That's been built. I've got my 2 cathedrals. I wish I could get more. I just don't think I can. Money. So I get $3. Plus this 2 is 5. Plus 2 more points. Now, I get 1 prospect move. Am I ever going to get anywhere? Well, I'm here now. But it's really unlikely. I'm going to take a prospecting action, so oh well. Just the dice didn't work out for it this time. Now, with that 3, I get 4 merchant actions. So I'm down here. I'm going to build this house for 1. That's 8 points. Then I'm going to go 2, 3, 4. Then I'm going to spend this. 5, build this house for 6, and move here. Am I in Leipzig? I need to kind of get there, don't I? Shoot. I built 1, 2, 3, 4. So instead of building 1, or I'll build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't get that extra points, but at least I'm in Leipzig. And there we go. So I'll be able to participate in the bonus scoring, bare minimum. All right. Right? Let me just make sure. Build for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Build for 7. Yep, we're good. Last one down 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. He's going to stay on business as usual. All right, at least one unfulfilled contract? Yes. That means he's going to take this one for 3. He's going to get 3, and he's going to spend it. I'm just going to do it right now so I don't forget. So that's the 9 he needs. He's going to get 17 plus 2 is 22 freaking points. That's really strong. 22. So he puts the 49. Yikes. Now, that was another merchant space for him. So what is he going to do? He cannot build a town there. So if unable to build a house, move the merchant, spending 1 gold per spot. So he's going to go right here. Spends 1 gold. And then he's going to build. Then he's going to take the best bonus within reach, which would be, his reach is 3. So unfortunately, he's going to take the contract I would have taken. Darn it. And then he's going to move to the best available town, which we already had Leipzig, but he's going to go there, I think, anyway. Within reach, spending gold. You know what? No, because that doesn't make any sense. Why would he do that? So he'll go like this. He'll go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He'll spend 3 gold to get there. 2 gold to get there because he had 4. I think that's all legitimate. Okay. So then my last move will have to be the same thing, similarly. And the only thing I could think of, though, that would probably make more sense is to build a pillar, because my pillar, I only have 2 of those pillars. I have 3, 4 houses. And the pillar would also let me get some more cathedral action, which is kind of weak, to be honest. But I would be able to move up. All right, we're going to do this. So we're going to spend 2 gold to turn that 3 into a 4. Then I'm going to take this 4. I'll get 4 of these, which I don't think I'll be able to do much with. And then I'm going to, so I just took the 4. It means I have 3 actions for him. So I think it would be pillar 1, 2, 3. I think that's the best I could do. Just kind of a bummer. And then I'll spend 2 of these to pick up the cathedral for just a measly 3 points. That does it. All right, fair time. I lose. Was there any way I can do anything else with this? No, I don't think so. Yeah. All right, fair time. So I lose 1 point. He gets 3. Then he is going to get 2 more silver. I'm just going to get the 1. And then he also gets the 1 more silver there. So that unfortunately gives him 5, which allows him to draw 3 cards, for pity's sake. 5 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And a tile of crests that he does not have, which should bring these out. For the crest he doesn't have, from the take spots, would not be there. It would be from here. Not there either. Where is it? Here. I don't think he has. Doesn't matter because he can't even spend it. It doesn't matter because he can't even place it. So forget it. But he doesn't have this one, so we'll just put it there just in case. Who knows? All right. 8 points. 2 here, and 2 people points. It's going to be 1, and these should have come out too. So I guess I didn't penalize myself, but I forgot to do his thing too, and I apologize. Oh well, too much to juggle and speak at the same time, I guess. Can't pull it off. So what he would do is you go like this, and then he would take another one of these. Chances are he will not get to play it, but who knows? Maybe he will. 4 more here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 3 goods of his need, which he doesn't have any right now, except he does need, yeah, he does. So these 3 are going to allow him to place one of these, get 5 more points. 70. All right. That's that. Now we go to the fair. He has fulfilled 1, 2, 3, 4 contracts. So that's 3 plus 1. So 4 times 4 is 16. So he's going to get 16 more. It's going to put him at 86, 186. For me, I fulfilled 4 also, so that's 16 here. So that's going to put me 135. Now, that should be it. No cleanup phase. Then we go to final scoring. He has completed only 2 buildings. I only completed 1 building. So neither of us get any final scoring bonus for buildings. 4 goods. He doesn't have any extra 4 goods. He only has 3. 4 goods for me, I do. So I've got, that's 8, 9. So that's 2 points. For every 2 silver, you get a point. So before the end of the game, I guess I'll spend, well, it doesn't matter because I'll get these 2 silver here. So I'll get a point. And it's weird. I thought it was the other way around. I thought it was 1 silver gives 2 points. So let's going to find out because it says over there that, let's see if it's a misprint or not. So this is what it says. Final scoring. Cardinalbot scores as you, but prefers expansion. It scores 1 point for each remaining silver. You score 1 victory point for every 2 silver normally. Okay, well, never mind then. So there we go. 1 point. I had it backwards. Then, we score this right here, which is the number of pillars times whichever we have more of, mines or houses. So he has 1, 2, 3, 4 pillars, and he has 1, 2, 3, 4 houses. So that's going to be 16 more points for him, which is going to put him at 202. Now, for me, I have 1, 2, 3 pillars, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4 houses. So it's only 12 points. So that just puts me up 12. Where's my guy here? 150. And then, what is this last thing? 1, 2, or 3. I got to look at that up. I don't remember what that is. Completed buildings, completed characters, doing aside. Each tier you advance in the technology. This is for me. So I advanced here to the first tier, which is 1 point, no points, 2 points. That's just going to be 3 more points. 1, 2, 3. And there you have it. So I made mistakes, but I think I caught all of them. I hope I did. Let me know if I didn't. I will put a notice in the beginning of this video saying I did my best to catch every mistake. I'm not going to go back and find exactly where it is. But I will put the notice in there because I think I did this pretty well. The whole point of me doing this is it's a tough game to play. It's a tough game to play solo. I hope that watching me do it helped you to figure out the flow and figure out how to resolve this. Because for the most part, I think I resolved everything correctly, even though I missed a few things, and I apologize for that. So thanks so much for watching. I didn't really beat him again, but I did better than my last game as far as the spread differential. I was less than 50 points difference. So I feel good about that, but oh well, it is what it is. All right, everybody, I really hope that whatever you do in the future, you have a fantastic time doing it. Take it easy.